Hey everyone, Vivica Von Rosen here. I'm still used to saying Vivica Von Rosen, the LinkedIn expert. And I thought I would just throw this video out there because if you've been following me for the past 3, 5, 10, 18 years, you've known me as the LinkedIn expert. That was my thing. That was my shtick. I got on YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Remember Twitter before it was X? And talked about LinkedIn and how to use LinkedIn to create a better brand, to expand your brand, to fill your pipeline, to create more high quality leads, blah, 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 blah. And that was great. It was great. I was a LinkedIn expert for a long time. Like literally, that was the name of my channel before I changed it back to my name. So if you are one of my followers from the LinkedIn days, which was like 2 weeks ago, thank you so much, and I appreciate it. And you are welcome to stay. I invite you to stay. However, I have made a pivot, and I've made this pivot for many, many reasons, all of them good, because they all led to where I am now, which is doing what I really feel like I was put on this earth to do, which is talk to women like me. So women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s. Come on, girl, you got a voice, who have been executives or created their own businesses that no longer fulfill them. And they're at this age going, there's got to be more to life than this. But I spent all this time and effort getting here. I'm not sure I'm ready to let that go. I've spent all this time and effort and money positioning myself as a thought leader in this particular industry. I'm not sure I'm ready to let that go. And I can't even imagine, right? I can't even imagine doing another business right now. And I get it because that was me. I hit 55 even before, like, beginning of last year, feeling like, oh, there's got to be more to life than helping old rich white guys get richer. Like, there's got to be more to life than that. And for some people, that's all they want to do. And that's great. And that's awesome. And more power to you. But for me, I was ignoring a huge part of my life. Like, look, I got my little spirituality, even though it's reversed spirituality sign there. Oh, I should just turn that around the other way. Oh, that's brilliant. There we go. Now you should be able to read it and it should say spirituality. It does. I love that. Oops. Oh dear, I just killed there we go. I'm back. I got my two totem poles protecting the entrance of my room. I've got my woo-woo paintings. That one right behind me, right on top of my head right now. That was the one that actually inspired my new website. So I was living a year ago a life where I just did not feel like this was what I was put on this earth to do. And I wasn't meditating and I wasn't journaling and I wasn't doing all the things that fed me. I was on a good diet. I had lost some weight. I've gained some of it back. I wasn't exercising for vitality. I was exercising to lose weight, right? And so I wasn't doing things holistically in a way that was serving myself so that I could better serve my world. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to join a mastermind of very successful women doing what they love and doing what they were put on this earth to do. And then maybe I'll figure it out. So I did. I joined my friend Cami Gildner's mastermind. And for the first 4 months of that mastermind, I was like, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up. I don't know what I want to be. I don't know who I want to serve. And then slowly, as I began to go through the process of discovering myself and burning away what no longer served me, sometimes burning it to the ground, but and then, from those ashes, wait, here is my intuition. I used to be, and now I'm again, very intuitive counselor. I used to be a spiritual counselor. I should do that again. I love doing that. I love tapping into the people I work with and getting information for them that they know but aren't maybe accessing. So there's that piece. There was the meditations. I love doing meditations. Come back to this channel because I will just be doing meditations whenever they come to me for the heck of it. I do much better myself personally when I am guiding another person in a meditation than if I just sit there and which then I'm thinking about all other things. But when I'm guiding you all on meditations, it's a whole different ball game. So I will be doing that and come back and listen to those. I love writing, but I don't love writing about, SEO keywords to optimize your LinkedIn profile. I like writing about things that matter to me and hopefully matter to my audience at a deeper level. How can we transform ourselves and transform the world? So all of these things, I'm like, okay, I want to pull that in. And then I realized, oh, I want to work with women like me. Okay. So women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. I'm not all three right now, but I'll get there. I hope. Let's hope. And I want to work with women who are older because they're not going through all the things that younger women are going through, having kids, dealing with kids going to school, the relationship balances. Like, I've been there, done that. Don't really want to talk about it anymore. I have wonderful friends like Jill Keith who does that, and she does it beautifully and brilliantly. And you should go see her if you're younger and want a coach to help you through that. I wanted to work with women my age. And then I went to this event called Soul Speaks. And I've lived a pretty adventurous life, but when the moderator said, I want you to write down some stories, titles of stories, I'm like, oh, I don't have any. I don't have any stories. I don't have anything to talk about. Ay, ay, ay. Some things came to me eventually later on. And I got to work with my dear friends, Janine and Trisha Turpinoff, who, bless her heart, passed away extremely unexpectedly this month, weeks ago. She's my age, which was another eye opener, right? Like, this vital, beautiful, powerful woman is gone from the earth. Her beautiful photographs are left. My photograph on this YouTube channel is one of hers, but she's gone. And what if she wasn't doing what she really wanted to be doing in her life? She was, and she loved her life. But what if she wasn't? And then gone at 54? Like, that's insane to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I didn't want that to be me. So then I got the aha moment where I'm like, okay, I've got everything on my dream board. What's beyond it? And how can I get there? Because I have achieved everything I thought I needed to achieve, and I am not fully happy because I feel like there's more than this. How do I get there? And then I was getting the clarity. And do I want to do another business? No, because that means 40, 60, 80 hours a week. I'm old. I want to have fun. I don't want to be working 40, 60, 80 hours a week. But what if I could create a lifestyle business? And what if that business could be a legacy that actually made big, impactful change in the world? Okay, that makes sense to me. And like, what if I could help women do that too? Because I do have this very strong 18-year experience in LinkedIn and branding and social selling. And then beyond that, years and years and years of experiences of being an entrepreneur and having my own business. What if I can help these women launch into their lifestyle legacy businesses in a way that's easy? That was the other question that kept coming up. And I'll dive into all of these. But what if it was easy? What if it was easy? How amazing is that? What if it was easy? It is, it can be. We're the ones who make it hard, and a little bit culturally, and a little bit life, and a little bit our relationships, and a little bit our kids, and a little bit our husbands or wives. But really, we're the ones who are making it hard. So let's just do this and do this in a way that's easy. Hallelujah. All of this came together then to create the business that I launched officially at the beginning of December called Beyond the Dream Board. And this is really about how to help women in their 50s, 60s, and 70s launch their lifestyle legacy businesses. And that's why I have this new channel. We are also going to be doing a podcast with my friend, Reverend Barb Bew, who's just going with Barbara Bew right now because she doesn't want to bring all the all the weight that comes with the title Reverend with her. So it'll be Barbu and myself doing twice a month on Thursdays a live that will then turn into a podcast. And here's the cool thing: when you're starting over, when you're making your pivot in your 50s, 60s, and 70s, it's not like you forget everything that you ever knew and that you lose all of your friends. You'll lose some of them, but that's okay. We didn't like them anyway. But you're going to keep your friends and your network and the support that you've always had that can help support you now. And so Barbara is one of those people. We actually had a radio show together back in the day. Remember radio? Before everything was podcasts, we had a radio show that we did together, and we had so much fun together, and we were able to bring on such great speakers and guests. And so we are going to bring those people back and a bunch of new people. We are bringing them for you every Thursday, every other Thursday. Eventually it'll be every Thursday, but right now it's every other Thursday. I think we're going to keep it in this 15-minute time zone, this 15-minute time frame, because let's face it, we have short attention spans. And then if our interviews happen to go longer, I'll break them into 2 pieces, and then you can still just listen to them on the way to pick up the kids. Oh, wait, you're older than that. On the way to the grocery store or whatever. I will be talking about tools that have helped me. I will be sharing my friends who have helped me and their products and services, because, hey, in 55 years, I've learned a lot, and there's no reason to start from ground zero. There's no reason to reinvent the wheel. Like, let's start already moving forward, right? Forget all this gaining of momentum. Let's start as we're moving forward. So thank you for listening to this, my rant. I will be ranting, I will be meditating, I will be interviewing, I will be sharing, I will be doing all of the things every day. Not every day. No, I'm not going to do it every day, but at least every week. And then our podcast bi-weekly as well. So thank you very much for your time today. If you are listening live, hello and thank you. And blessings to you. Have a wonderful holiday and a fantastic 2024. I will be speaking to you before then, because I got stuff to share with you that you're going to find helpful. Everybody, mwah, be fabulous.